So generally, sir, kung isa-summarize yung naging reply ng House Prosecution, ang sinasabi nyo, yung answer ad cautelam ng kampo ni Vice President Sara Duterte ay parang puno lang ng falsehoods and baseless yung mga arguments. Ganun po ba?
In general, yes. Misconceptions, falsehoods, and general denial. What's a general denial? Hindi ho niya sinagot yung mga factual allegations eh. Sinabi lang niya, hindi totoo yan. Ang problema sa general denial, na hindi mo sinagot in particular yung sakdal. Dapat kasi pag i-deny mo, sasabihin mo kung bakit. Sinabi mo ganito, hindi totoo yan sapagkat. Okay? Wala siya nun sapagkat. Ngayon ho, sa batas, ang general denial is considered an admission. Ano yung mga marami siya hindi niya tinanggi that there was an attempt, merong attempt na supilin, to suppress yung paglabas ng mga dokumento from COA. Kung maaalala nyo, nabanggit ko sa dati kong paglalahad, itong kanyang chief of staff, si Attorney Lopez, sinulatan ng COA, huwag kayong makikipagtulungan. Huwag nyo ilalabas yung mga dokumento. Hindi niya itinanggi yun sa answer. Hindi niya itinanggi na malaking halaga ng confidential and intelligence funds ay nagasta sa napakaiksing panahon. Yung example ho dyan, yung 125 million, na ginasta in 11 days. Hindi niya itinanggi yan. Hindi niya itinanggi na yung mga liquidation documents. Sinabi namin, fake ito, fictitious yung taong to. Hindi niya in-address yun. Quiet. Sinabi lang niya, hindi totoo. Among others, yun ang ibig kong sabihin, na dapat pag ikaw itatanggi mo, if you will deny it, you should say why you're denying it. Hindi totoo yan sapagkat ito ang tunay na nangyari. Yung kanya, sinabi lang yan, hindi totoo yan. So, sa amin ho, sa batas yan, that's an admission.
Opo, very clear. And sorry sir, last na lang po from my end. By Monday, June 30, 12 noon, ay magtatapos na yung termino ng mga 19th Congress lawmakers, and alam naman natin sa prosecution team may dalawang magtatapos na yung termino. Paano lang po makakaapekto sa House prosecution team yung pagkakaroon na ng mga bagong kongresista, may mga dating kongresista na matatapos na yung term?
Wala akong pagbabago sa prosecution team. Ang mababago lang ho dyan, yung dalawa na nabanggit ko, na yung dalawang hindi pinalad nitong huling eleksyon, ang papalito ay si Attorney Jokno at si Senator De Lima. Otherwise, wala akong pagbabago.
Pero uupo po sila kapag nagbalik session, nagkaroon na po ulit ng session? Paano po?
Paano uupo?
I mean, paano po ba yung magiging procedure ng pagsali nila, sir, sa prosecution team?
Ano mo? We will just, they will be deputized by the House. Kasi kung naalala nyo, noon hong plenaryo na inaprubahan ng Kamara, nung plenary, yung articles of impeachment, itong nakabinbin ngayon, right after that, nag-election ho, inelect nila yung public prosecutors eh. So ang mangyayari ho, magkakaroon uli ng ganon doon sa dalawa. They will be deputized by the House to be the to sit as public prosecutors on behalf of the House. Kaya ho, ang mangyayari ho dyan, it is not House of Representatives versus Sara Duterte. Ang title ho niyan, in re impeachment, the prosecution now will represent the people of the Philippines. People of the Philippines na ho. Not the House. Kasi yung House represents the people of the Philippines eh, di ho ba? So, yun ang mangyayari dyan.
Thank you po.
Okay, go ahead, Kat.
Sorry sir, di ba po nagpa-resubmission ng entry of appearance? Yung dalawa po, magpapa-entry of appearance pa rin po ba sila?
Kailangan ho.
Thank you, Kat. Tina Panganiban Perez from GMA 7 is now recognized. Good afternoon po, sir.
Hello.
Attorney Bukoy, how did the prosecution reply to the defense's prayer to dismiss the articles of impeachment?
Ang sinabi ho namin, yung grounds that she cited for dismissal, walang batayan. So dapat, ma-deny. Walang batayan, yung grounds for dismissal, yun ho yung diniscuss ko kanina. Yung one-year ban rule, she was not afforded due process, Senate is not a continuing body, yun ho kaninang diniscuss ko. Na mali ho lahat eh. So dapat i-dismiss. Hindi dapat hindi bigyang pansin.
Oh, so may prayer po yung prosecution na mag-trial na po tayo.
Yes.
Dapat yung no prohibited motion pero ilang beses na po nasagot. Thank you.
Ang prayer ho ng prosecution is to deny the dismissal and to proceed to trial. Yun lang ho naman ang gusto natin eh. Yun ang gusto ng bayan eh. Ilabas ang ebidensya. Ilabas ang ebidensya ng prosecution and then ilahad niya ang ebidensya niya.
Thank you. We will now hear from Earl Tobias of IBC 13.
Hi, sir. Good afternoon po, attorney. Attorney here. Ayun.
sorry.
Hi, sir. Sir, attorney, connect ko lang dun sa tanong na hindi nga po na for the prosecution, hindi na fulfill ni Vice President Sara Duterte yung dinedenay niya to, pero bakit? Isa po dun sa mga rason na nabanggit niya sa answer ad cotelem ay wala namang limitasyon sa kung kailan o kung gaano dapat kabilis yung paggastos ng confidential funds patungkol po dun sa 125 million. So, attorney, i-consider niyo po ba yun na again, another tactic ng pangti-technical?
Kasi ho ganito, no? Hindi lang ho naman pinag-uusapan kung gaano kabilis ginasta. Saan ginasta? Yung confidential and intelligence funds ho, ay para sa particular na layunin. It is for a specific purpose. Yung lumabas ho doon sa mga hearing nung Committee on Good Government, yung Blue Ribbon Committee, lumalabas na hindi para sa ganoon layunin yung pinagkagastahan eh. Hindi lang ho yung bilis. Nakakadagdag lang yung bilis. Ang bilis mong ginasta, pero hindi para sa layunin na dapat doon mo ginastos.
At so, sir, asking directly, yung sagot ni Vice President Sara Duterte sa mga inilatag ninyong kaso ay parang irrelevant o taliwas sa hinihingi dapat.
Yun ang scrap of paper. Tinuring niya na articles na scrap of paper, yun ang scrap of paper. Walang, yung sinagot niya, walang halaga.
Okay. Sir, follow up na lang with that. Kasi sabi, without ultimate facts din daw, parang full conclusion, total conclusion, yung buong articles of impeachment daw. At isa dito sa mga sinasite ni Vice President Sara Duterte, wala naman daw pong kontrata doon sa kanyang pagbabanta sa buhay ni Pangulo, ng First Lady at ng House Speaker.
Alam niyo ho, yung pagkontrata ng mamamatay tao, hindi ho naman sinusulat yan eh. Hindi ho ba? Hindi naman sinusulat yan eh. I agree to kill, etc. Walang ganun eh. Kasi illegal eh. Siya na rin yung nagsabi, kumontrata ako ng asasino, ng mamamatay tao. Hindi naman sa amin ang galing yan, sa kanya. At inulit pa niya. Hindi ho ba? Another interview, inulit niya. Kung maalala nyo, nung una yung sinabi niyan, na ipapapatay ko, may kinontrata na ako, no joke. No joke. So anong kontrata ang pinag-uusapan natin? Kontrata na, nasa kasulatan, nakanotaryo? Come on.
So, sir, whatever the Vice President stated online and publicly is evidence enough?
Yes, kasi ho, siya mismo, ginagamit din niya, admission against interest, ginagamit din niya against the Secretary General, yung interview ni Karen Davila. Ginagamit mo yun, pero ayaw mong gamitin namin yung ginawa mo online, broadcast. So selective. Kung ano yung makakapabor sa kanya, dun siya. Kung hindi, ayaw niya. Di ba?
Thank you, Attorney, for the direct answers. Last from my end po. Sa usaping Constitution pa rin, napapag-usapan yung forthwith, pero nasa linya rin po under the accountability of public officers that public office is a public trust. Public officers and employees must at all times be accountable to the people. Sa nangyayari po ba sa impeachment trial, nasusunod po ba yung at all times na accountability na dinedemand sana sa mga public officials?
Yan ho ang lalabas after malahad ang ebidensya. Yan ang lalabas after makinig ang panig ng prosecution, makinig ang panig ng depensa. Now, yung question of accountability, papasok na. Titimbangin yung ebidensya ng magkabilang panig. Yun ho ang sasagot, yun ang tutugon sa katanungan nyo.
Thank you, Earl. Janelle Escapante from GMA Online.
Sir, good afternoon po.
Hirap maghanap, silaw eh.
Sir, Senator Alan Cayetano said yesterday that the Senate will only allow the presentation of evidence against the Vice President if the Senate Impeachment Court rules that the impeachment complaint is constitutional or wala pong constitutional defect. That's what he said. So do you agree with his position po that the Senate Impeachment Court should rule first that the complaint that the House filed is constitutionally sound?
Okay. Yun ang constitutional compliance ay nailahad ho namin yan eh. Doon sa reply, pinaliwanag ko. I think partially, kanina napaliwanag ko na rin kung bakit kami compliant. Including, idadagdag ko, yung submission namin. Sinertipikahan ng Kamara that there was no violation of the one-year ban rule and the articles of impeachment complied with all constitutional requirements. Narinig ko na sinabi ni Senator Cayetano na
Follow-up, sir, kasi sinabi niya rin na there's no need to panic, addressing concerns that the trial could not proceed. No need to panic. What's the worst that can happen? They could file again next year. Yun po ang sinabi niya. So how do you take it?
the worst that could happen is that we ignore the Constitution. We brush aside the Constitution. We are a country governed by the rule of law. And uulitin ko, we trust the process.
Thank you po, sir.
Thank you, Linesca. Vic Sumintak from Net25.
Attorney, magandang hapon po.
Hello.
I just want to follow up regarding the question of CAT. If ever na the impeachment court mag-decide sila doon sa appeal ng depensa to dismiss the impeachment case against the Vice President Impeachment Court. My question is the decision of the impeachment court as sui generis is reviewable, can be reviewed by the Supreme Court or can be appealed to the Supreme Court?
Yes. Because the Supreme Court is the ultimate arbiter to determine whether an act or a law or a regulation is constitutional or not. They're the final arbiter.
But attorney, on the case of judgment, acquitted or convicted, di ba, hindi pwedeng pakialaman na?
Hindi pwede. Kasi pag ang pinag-uusapan, judgment of guilty or not guilty, that is not reviewable by the Supreme Court. Ang reviewable ho, subject to judicial review, is compliance with constitutional parameters.
Okay. Sir, another follow-up. You stated a while ago na if ever na mag-decide ang Supreme Court to dismiss the case,
Supreme Court?
impeachment court,
Okay.
there will be chaos. So ano yon?
No.
There will be a constitutional crisis?
No, hindi ko po sinabing there would be chaos. It might cause.
Chaos.
Opo. Kasi, ang ibig kong sabihin, pwede hong hindi tanggapin ng bayan yan, pwedeng tanggapin, that is one scenario. Hindi ko sinasabi na dapat magkaroon ng chaos. Hindi ho.
Okay.
No.
Sir, to be specific lang, kung alimbawa ganon, i-dismiss nila, magkakaroon ng constitutional crisis? O what?
Well, kung i-dismiss ho nila, without trial,
Yes.
wala ho namang constitutional crisis because iaakyat nga sa Supreme Court. Pwede hong i-review kung tama yung pagkaka-dismiss ng walang trial yung articles. Kung walang paglilitis, outright i-dismiss. Pwede naming iakyat Pero yung decision, whether guilty or not guilty, inappealable. You cannot appeal that.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay? I never said there will be chaos. Don't get me wrong. I never said there will be chaos. There might. It's a possibility. Pwedeng tanggapin ng bayan, pwedeng hindi. Everything is possible. Pwedeng tanggapin, pwede wala. Because ang ultimate na boss ho natin ay ang taong bayan Thank you.
Thank you, Vic. Rosalie Cas from UNTV. Go ahead.
Hello po. Good afternoon po, Attorney.
Hi.
Yeah, last interview with you via Zoom po kasi na-mention nyo po, yun pong balak nyo after na ma-submit yung pleading or yun pong tugon sa
reply.
answer ad cautelam. Opo, can you walk us through what will happen next after you submitted to the Senate your reply to the motion of VP Duterte? Itutulak nyo pa rin po ba yung pagkakaroon ng pre-trial
Yes,
ng mas maaga?
Opo. Kasi yung pre-trial is very convenient for all parties concerned. Dahil sa volume, sa dami ng aming dokumento, mahirap po itong i-identify. Pagka nagtatrial ho kasi, kada piraso ng ebidensya, ipapa-identify mo, mamarkahan mo, so tatagal ho yung proseso. With a pre-trial, may pre-marking. So, pag presenta mo sa testigo, markado na. Ipapa-identify mo na lang. Malaking convenience.
May inaay po ba kayong particular date ng start ng pre-trial?
Wala po. Nasa sa impeachment court po yan Pero para ho sa amin, mas maaga, mas maganda.
Ay, may nabanggit din po si Senate President Escudero na yun pong inyong pagiging spokesperson na House Prosecution Panel is only until June 30 and kailangan po ba na i-renew yung designation nyo na yun pagpasok ng 20th Congress?
Hindi na ho pa dapat pagtalunan yan dahil madali ho namang i-comply yun Madali ho i-comply. Hindi na ho dapat pagtalunan yan.
Ito po, pahabol na lang din po. Regarding po dito dun po sa nakalagay sa response nyo rin po,
Reply.
that the only legal strategy of the defense is to have the case dismissed and avoid trial. Can you elaborate po and explain?
Nandyan yun, nandyan ho yun, parang napaloob din yan doon sa reply na given the answer ad cautelam, yun ho yung direksyon na tinutuhog to dismiss without trial. Ba't niya in-erase yung mga issues about one-year bar rule na sinagot naman namin, absence of due process na sinagot namin, yung Senate is not a continuing body na sinagot namin, wala yung articles of impeachment na sinagot namin. So, they want a shortcut. Wala ng trial. Dismiss na lang. Kaya doon sa prayer namin, i-deny yung kanilang motion to dismiss.
Thank you. Marian?
Sir, sorry. Sir, there's also this part po dun sa reply. Respondent's prayer to dismiss the articles of impeachment on technical grounds must be denied on the ground of public accountability. Cannot be skirted by citing procedural shopping. Can you elaborate?
Okay, ganito Ito yung nabanggit ko noon, wagging the dog. Ano yung wagging the dog? It's an idiom. Mas binibigyan ng halaga yung merong lesser value kesa sa mas importante. Ano bang mas importante dito? Yung substance, yung katotohanan. Okay? Hindi yung procedure, technical. Yun ang walang maisagot sa substance. Ang tutuunan nila ng pansin, yung technical. Yun yung ibig sabihin yan. Mas pinapaigting ang kahalagahan ng procedure, technicality, kesa doon sa substance ng complaint.